So he can like get all the gay booty he want for 6 days, and then on the 7th he needs to rest.
Yeah, and so what happened was when that one
get
that
all
went public,
the gay booty.
I just saw how I tried to go. I tried to keep going. You know, I just tried to keep the party going and just because Razzie doing Razzie. So. What up? It's Three Brothers No Sense. I am Tavares Ferguson, aka Ferg, join my co-host Razzie and Buff. Fellas, tell them what's on your mind.
Two things real quick. Friends from College is hilarious. If you haven't seen that show, it is actually really, really funny. It's got not Jordan, but Peele. Key and Peele. Yeah, they're the same person. I don't know which one it is. So the skinny one.
Key and Peele. You know, it's Razzie and Ferg. You're back in the day.
Yeah. So one of them in it. I mean, it's hilarious. It's all kind of stuff going on, but it's a really good show. And the other show that I was just excited, I was just randomly scrolling Netflix, and How to Sell Drugs Online Fast. I don't know if you guys have ever heard of it. It's like a Swedish movie or series, but it's funny as I don't know what, about a kid who needed some money. He's a big nerd, and so he sets up an online store to sell drugs, and then it actually like booms and he becomes a drug lord overnight. So, you know, the drug lords don't like that and everything like that. So it ends up being like this whole rigmarole of him trying to become a drug lord, but not and everything. But they have a season 2 and 3 just dropped. So
have you seen Startup?
No, I hear it's pretty good though.
Similar premise. There's a young lady. They're in Miami, Byron's favorite city, and it was a young lady who was this tech nerd who was trying to create a cryptocurrency, and she was just kind of all over the place. And there was another dude who was in, I think, finance, but his dad used to be into laundering money, and somehow he got wrapped up into it. Another dude was a Haitian gang leader, like high up in the Haitian mafia or whatever in Miami. And so they all end up linking up and start to try to create a business, laundering the money with crypto, but then eventually they get fucked. And end up their stuff just keeps rolling to like drugs and everything. So it's actually pretty cool. The dude I can't even remember his name, but he played Darwin.
Yeah, Darwin. Yeah.
So Darwin from X-Men plays a Haitian guy, and he is the worst Haitian I've ever met in my life. Like his like everybody is so much doper than like to be this dude. And I mean, it's just horrible. Like if you just watch one episode, you're like, why is he? He could have been he could have been a banker or something. He just does not play a good gangster.
I mean, he didn't play Darwin really well either. So, you know, there's that. So,
I mean,
how can your mutation be? I can survive anything. My body will adapt, and I can survive anything. And you die.
But he adapted. He didn't die. He just
he poof, be gone. You gotta do the dance. Yeah, never mind. Yeah. TikTokers know what I'm talking about. So, speaking of Miami though, Cocaine Cowboys. Did you watch that, Buff?
Oh yeah.
How was it? Did you like it?
Yeah, I did. It was really good. I discovered though there's one I haven't seen because they did a Cocaine Cowboys. They did one Reloaded, but then they did one specifically on Griselda Blanco and her boyfriend, which I haven't seen yet. So I gotta find it. I gotta find it somewhere because Netflix took them all off except for this current one, Cocaine Cowboys Miami Kings. So I gotta find it. I want to check that out.
Okay.
All right. What's going on with you?
I got two things also, but Razzie, Friends from College, that's on Netflix?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, cool. Let me check that out. I got two things. One, I want to talk about Tabby T. Tabby T is my wife's YouTube page. And I want everybody that's listening to obviously go there, subscribe, check her videos out for obvious reasons. I want you to support her. But, these two fellas can vouch. Tabitha is probably one of the most likable people that you will ever meet. Like, if you don't like her, it's because you formed your own opinion about her and just made up in your mind not to like her, because she's like the quietest person in the world and extremely nice. So I say all that because she was extremely nervous about even doing this. She's very, I don't want to say insecure, but she just was not, secure enough to do something like this. But after just discussions that we've had over the last month or so, with my encouragement, she's finally stepping out there and doing something that she wouldn't even dream of doing even several months ago. But she's gotten into watching different vlogs from try-ons to women doing makeup and all that kind of stuff. So she's gotten into it. It's a big part of her now. And she decided to step out there and do it. So if you're listening and you watch a lot of YouTube, I'm just asking that you go to her page, subscribe, check out some of the videos, leave some honest feedback. It don't necessarily, you can be like, girl, you need to do this or you need to do that. But just as long as it's honest and not unnecessarily mean, I would appreciate that. And the other thing I want to
we'll come for you. He will say it, I'll say it.
Especially Sherman. Y'all know the chats we've had. That loser be ready to ride. Also, I want to talk about Lauren Burke. She's someone that I've had as a guest a couple of times on the other podcasts I've done, Politically Entertaining. We posted her GoFundMe several months back. She had cancer. She's battling cancer. And as those of you know, medical costs for that can be astronomically expensive. So just had a few, I talked to her earlier today because of some things that's going on in the news. And she's doing pretty good. She's in radiation right now. So I bring her up because some of the listeners and fans of the page donated to that GoFundMe. And I just want to thank you. I know you two brothers did as well. So thank you guys. Thank anyone that donated, and as they say in church, and those who wanted to donate but couldn't. It's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
We really appreciate it, and she's doing fine so far. So thank you guys on that.
Okay, appreciate that. I mean,
stuff, Buff. Good
keep praying for her, man. Trying to think. Good week. I'm winding down my last few days with my current employer, so. Been an interesting week. Has tried some of my patience. I consider myself a very patient and, for the most part, until when I hit that wall, I'm done. But it's been a crazy week.
Bird won't listen to me. I be like quarterbacking or trying to like armchair quarterback and be like, just cuss him out, just leave, and he won't do it. He's like the responsible employee.
But that's going to lead to a question from later. So for later. But did you see I saw this story where this volleyball teacher in Colorado was fired from his job. Actually, he was given a week to get his shit together before his school let him go. Valor Middle School in Colorado basically said it's a Christian school. And they told him he had a week to not be gay, to turn straight, or they were gonna let him go.
Oh boy, that lawsuit.
There's no law. You can't sue the church for that. You can't. Because it's a religious school, they cannot sue over religious beliefs.
How did they come to a week? Like,
I mean, God created the earth.
Gay conversion theory is.
God created the earth in 7 days, right? Well,
yeah, that's true.
So you cannot be gay no more in 7.
Yeah. So he can get all the gay booty he want for 6 days, and then on the 7th he needs to rest.
Yeah. And so what happened was when that one went public,
gay booty.
I just saw how I tried to go. I tried to keep going. I just tried to keep the party going, and just because Razzie gonna Razzie sometimes,
just all the gay booty.
Rozzy gonna rise it sometime.
I don't know how to say it.
You could have said nothing.
y'all know my heart. You know what I meant.
See, now that's that church talk right there. God. But it was so crazy to me to read that, especially like you said, the lawsuit, but you can't sue over religious beliefs. A church and stuff like that is protected. But another teacher came out because they found out that she was a lesbian a few years before and like caught her off guard. She got called into a meeting. She thought she had been fighting for a promotion and a raise. She thought she was about to have the meeting with the promotion and a raise. It's like, you can't like women no more. So it's just so crazy. And I definitely want to talk about this in more detail on a later date about how the church kind of they're untouchable, you know? At the end of the day, they're really untouchable, and how that, fits into the American lexicon system. So,
I mean, that could be the question.
No, I don't want. I got another question because it was more personal this week. So
does he like women's now?
No, I mean, he lost a job. And so they had the school, several of the students, parents, and I think even faculty did a walkout on his behalf. They walked out of the school. But the school is, at the end of the day, protected as far as I know. I'll send you guys that article later so you can kind of read on it. But it was just, I saw the post on Facebook and I'm like, that can't be right. Basically, I think it was like gay volleyball teachers said they had 70 days to be straight or lose your job. I'm like, wow. So, I mean,
they should have just fired him. Like that false choice for me is what pisses me off about that. Like, just fire him if you're going to fire him. Like, he can't turn straight over 7 days.
Yeah, that is also, that's a whole other part of it. Like, look, we like you. We ain't gonna just let you go. So, I'm gonna give you a little time to think about it, see if you still want to be gay at the end of the day, because it's a choice, of course, right? That's sarcasm, people, because, I don't know, you can't see.
They're hot mic you. They're hot.
It's a choice. And it kind of just like, man, I don't even want to get into it, but that just caught me off guard. Rozzy, you have a joke for us today?
I think I do. I'm gonna go for it. Let's see.
And the reptile shit was horrible, by the way.
Man, that was funny. That was funny.
You had a pretty funny. What was a funny one he had recently, Buff?
Oh, the little lighter.
And that was okay. That was good. There was another one that I think maybe you posted in our group or something.
I don't know. The whole week one. That was your best one yet. Whatever.
Your whole.
So, but I was looking up because I'm thinking about hitting the Bahamas again once these COVID streets calm down a little bit. And I'm looking at like prices and stuff like that, and I was like, apple pie in Jamaica is like $2, and like it's $2.50 in the Bahamas. And so I was like, which one I want to go? But then I just thought about it, and it's, those are the pie rates of the Caribbean. So you really got to go for it.
So, I mean, it wasn't awful for her. It wasn't awful. It wasn't awful.
Was it funny?
I mean, it got a chuckle. It's
amusing, maybe. I don't know.
I mean,
pirates.
The pirates, yeah. Look, man, y'all gonna stop doing me like this.
Well, it's not us. It's you.
Whatever. I did buy like some antique speakers. If y'all care about that, just. And I think it was a sound investment.
Better.
Come on, y'all. Y'all gotta give me something.
Give us something to work with, sir. Give us something to work with.
I like that one. I
like that he enjoys his jokes though. That's
it's bless his heart.
Yeah, it's genuine. I like
whatever,
that.
man. Whatever.